Let's talk about something that people don't care about, which is Carifesta.
Jeez, man.
Talk to me, Neil. By the way, Neil, if you don't know who Neil is is an actor.
No one.
Now Neil is a photographer. Well, Neil is a trained actor, but he does photography, also learning photography on your own.
Yeah.
But you were trained to act.
I piece training in film too.
Why don't people care about Carifesta?
I didn't know people. Well,
from people. Okay, sorry. Let me say it properly. The people that I spoke to, they don't know about it. The people that do know about it don't care. The people that are around our age, right? Of course, I care about it. You care about it. And Kofi's working there, so he has no choice, right? So, but for everybody else, how come it seems like mainstream Barbados is not really too engaged?
Because a Caribbean festival of arts is not mainstream. Arts is not mainstream. Crop over just happened.
Wait. What do you mean by arts and mainstream? Which art? You mean art in general?
Meaning, if it was Caribbean Festival of Carnival and all the carnivals was coming together to Barbados to have 1-2 weeks of carnival, it would be the hypest thing. If it was Caribbean Festival of Parties, it would be that mainstream is popular. If it was Caribbean Festival of popular music, dancehall artists, whatever popular, it would be buzzing. Arts is the wide cross section of culinary, craft, drama. It's theater.
So you saying that Bajans don't care about art in general?
I don't think Bajans don't. I don't think the masses get excited about art. The masses.
Which art though? You gotta say.
No, I don't
think Bajans care about dance. I don't think Bajans care about theater.
But soca artists though, soca music, soca artists.
Yeah, but that's one genre.
Right, that's why I said which one you mean, because DJing people care about. Art.
Yeah, but alright, wait. I don't think DJ people care about Caribbean music that isn't dancehall and
right. I was going to say there's art and there's entertainment.
No, I talking about
there's art and there are a lot of entertainers who you may call artists. People call themselves artists, dancehall, soca artists.
Right.
Some are entertainers. Even people in the soca field or dancehall field can see an entertainer and they can see an artist.
So you saying are all entertainers artists?
No.
Name an entertainer that's not artist.
Within what? Within
the field of we just said DJing. So DJing, which DJ?
I want to say DJs. I want to say alright. Yeah, DJ can be an art, but I know the majority of DJs in Barbados are not artists
because they're doing it for entertainment, for commercial value
so
and pleasure.
I don't want to name names.
Is the white? Right, I don't want to name, but it's the white. If you put more into your craft, I can name names for the positive. A lot of people look up to Puffy now. Puffy's a man, Just J. Them people that put a different spin into their craft. They didn't want to just do something to get paid at the end of a night of partying. They wanted to build the quality of their thing, get better at their thing, improve, diversify, progress their thing.
There are DJs that just do it to get through a night to get paid.
Entertainers.
But it's still an art though, right?
It is an art.
It's an art form. But I mean, you're doing it. That mean you're a practicing artist.
So then what do you call it then? You're just doing the...
You're an entertainer.
It's a skill. It's a service. It's like it's a service. You got a man that will build a shed, and he's built sheds. Right. You got a man that is designed and put love into sheds and architecture and all that. That makes it art. It's function versus fashion. So people's met clothes and people's design clothes.
Exactly.
And it's clothes, but one thing is fashion and one thing is function. I know, maybe I'm wrong.
No, I agree with you 1000%. Like this shirt, this is a plain black shirt. This not loving went into this. I ain't know if love went into this, but
how you could say what people doing it for though?
You can't tell.
You can't tell.
No, but some people can just do art poorly, which is just they don't express themselves.
Yeah, I think you can do art poorly, but are you investing in it? You know when someone's investing in something.
So then they're doing a good job of what they're doing, but it doesn't mean they're
I'm not saying a good job. You could be poor. Once there is a DJ, immediately comes to mind. This man is put post on Instagram regular, and then it's bare junk. But this man is be practicing like I'm pretty sure if I go to a post from him last year, it's worse junk than it is now. He honestly needs to go back to the drawing board and try new technique. But you could tell that this man is trying. This man genuinely loves the art.
But it's a fine line, because somebody could be entertaining and in their heart they want to do art. That happens a lot because you gotta eat.
But then they got a lot of people that are not very good at their craft, but they love to do it.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I'm saying the people that you cannot tell that they love to do it because they're doing such a poor job.
That's what I'm saying. You could do a poor job. I can tell that I can still tell that you're invested in what you're doing.
All right. Well, anyway, but
I will show you this.
Okay, Bashma Soka. You said that Bajans don't care about Bashma Soka.
Of course not. What are you talking about? That's popular.
But
That's
that's a-
popular.
but
I
is that-
say that
art
there
form?
are some
That,
bashment.
to me, that's an art form.
I think Stiffy is an artist. I think Skrilla is an artist. I think these is men that is try. I ain't wants to get.
They
I
put in
don't
something
want to
different.
demean anybody.
Right.
But
That's what you gotta call names, but whatever.
there are people that use the C trying to do bashment soca year and make a hit.
So what do you
but they
call that
do it
then?
go again.
Entertainers.
What-
They are bad at it, but they are still trying. They are still artists. They are just bad artists.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know.
But there are people that you can tell are just entertainers. There are some songs
don't
that came
care.
out this year that is commercially successful, but you can tell this person isn't putting any effort in it. This person just got.
But that
lucky.
doesn't make it not art, though. They're expressing
you
themselves
are doing
poorly,
it-
but they're entertaining
Right.
well.
It doesn't make
So
it
that doesn't
because
make them not
art.
I'm not saying they're expressing themselves
Art is
poorly.
based off of different principles.
Right.
One of them is the institution.
Right.
Institution could be society, or it could be rich society saying that accrediting this thing to be art. If the masses say, like the Admiral conversation, if the masses consider this thing to be good,
Right.
then it is so.
Right.
Or if the rich institutions say this thing is good, a judging body say it is good, then it is so.
But if something is bad, what do you call that then? Is it not art anymore?
I don't say it's not art anymore.
If the criteria is out of 5 for each category and the person gets 1 out of 5, does that mean that they're just entertaining now? How do we?
That is not what I'm
No,
saying.
the intent is the thing.
Exactly.
The intent is the thing, not the product.
I don't think you're
The
understanding what I'm
product-
trying to say.
I'm trying to figure out how you could say what somebody is
I
doing
think
something
it's
for.
easy to tell that someone is passionate about something. You can hear somebody that sings poorly, but you can still tell that this is something they enjoy. They love to sing. Versus the person who can sing ain't really give a damn about the art and just singing because them know when them sing this song, they're gonna make 2 cents when they come. That is the difference.
Alright, anyway.
You remember
I guess
class?
we gonna
You remember
stick
class clown? What was that?
I unfortunately do. You still got it?
Yeah.
Anyway, I got that part. Alright, so back to Carifesta. You said that they just don't care about art, and that's why you think so.
That's a big statement, but I just think if it was, as I said, Caribbean Festival of Carnival, we'd be all for it. But it's weird because I went to last 2 Carifestas. I went to Haiti and I went to Suriname. So from the artistic perspective, it feels like the whole country cares. In Haiti, we were told that the country is upset because the government is spending a lot of money. We told the climate was tight. In Barbados, I imagine is a similar sentiment. I think unconsciously or subconsciously, people are kind of hesitant to get on the parade wagon. Like they're not feeling very festive, patriotic, crop over nose done. I feel like when it come, I still feel like when it come, I start seeing a lot of foreign people about the place, foreign artists. All of a sudden, it get hype. Also,
so you think it's just a last minute thing as Bajans always do?
a little bit of it, but sadly to say, Barbados, from my experience with 2 Carifestas, we put a little more into Carifesta as we did Caricom.
Media production?
No, just money, government spending. We have the biggest delegation. I don't know. Last time it was because it was Barbados next, but I mean, we send Blood, Biggie, Irie. We send known people, established people. Right. No one. It's not like Jamaica can sell Alkaline, Idonia. Right. They don't. No one really sends the equivalent. Trinidad's not going to send Marshall. They cannot pay him. Right. But Barbados is the people that like. We always bought this. Not saying other people are not. But my experience has been we care a whole lot about social integration because it helps us economically as the big small island and the small big island, whatever that means. So I feel like we just care more, but it's weird. It's weird from this perspective. That's why I trying to see it from this outside perspective.
So you staying in Barbados for Carifesta. You came back from Jamaica for Carifesta, right? And you went to 2 Carifestas before. From the energy that you were seeing now that you were here and Carifestas in a few days, you're saying is significantly different?
I don't know because I was never in a country before Carifesta touched down. I passed by. I passed a couple of venues. So there one new venue, the Daphne Joseph Hackett Theatre, being down since the mid-90s. They're still painting and doing finishing touches, which is a little sad, but it could be ready. I think it could be ready for a Friday.
Yeah.
That's how productions is going. Everything is be kind of last minute, kind of touching up the house.
I remember they had something for
World
Cricket World Cup.
But I hope
I'm
hoping it's not like World Cup because we had a big economic loss from World Cup, and a very elder statesman told me, one person, which shall remain nameless, told me, which is involved in the festival, said the best thing for artists is if this thing fails.
Why?
because then the Barbadian government will see that they have to put renewed vigor and effort into.
Are you sure that's the
That's not what
direction
they're
they will
going to
go?
see.
Right, that's
They're
their
going to
no,
see
that's
waste
their
of money. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think
that
it's
might
gonna go
happen.
that direction.
A manager, a performance hall manager told me today that he realizing that it seemed like we are hoping to get economic gains from the grand market, and my concern is that we don't have a focused goal moving forward. 1981, NCF was created. Ain't that created for Carifesta, but created for Carifesta. It happened the same time. This time around,
no, and it stayed.
right, and it was an institution, right, that moved us forward. Right. I don't know what is our goal as a collective country, not just forget artists. I've been asking artists, so what from January I've been asking artists, so I've been hyped about it, because I went to two, so my perspective, like, this could be fun, Barbados no hype, this is, this could change everything for artists. This is supposed to form new ideas, progress symposiums, we supposed to talk, but I don't feel nobody caring. Everybody got kind of defeatist.
And you saying this as the major corporations, or it's more just the general public don't really have the
artists feel very flat about it. They still kind of see it as I can make a little money that can only last about early September. Public saying, I've talked to craft people on the road that saying they're not even going down there, they don't see it as much money, and I try to encourage them to say, well, Grand Market is be a buzz of activity.
Right.
I'm not in full agreement of where it is, but I'm told there are buses, there's a bus system, but I felt if Grand Market was like Queen's Park, maybe it's too small or whatever, right. And that's also near another Queen's Park, two performance places in there, but I felt if Grand Market was in a place of high traffic activity, of people walking through, and you passing through town anyway, so you can just peep in here and look at this thing. Versus having to go to the Sir Lloyd Erskine Sandy, you gotta go to your way to go to a craft market, which feel like BMX all over again. And it's like saying you might just do a day. You see what I mean?
Right. Earlier we was discussing off camera like how I feel about it, and I ain't hype about it now, but I figure like
when it happened,
I can be feeling it.
Maybe when you see all the people come in and
I think
when it in full swing.
But I always say Barbados is a big cruise ship. So when people touch down, we can put on we face.
Yeah.
Everybody can put on we face, and we can show everybody Bathsheba and the Gaga Harson's Cave and Atlantis Submarine, no plug. Yeah. And these and they gotta do all the fun things. I think we could be good hosts. But my thing is
but Carifesta itself though.
Carifesta is supposed to be people. Everybody start Carifesta. When I talk to them in Jamaica and thing across the region, they're all kind of depressed. They also have this defeatist attitude that is a political football. All governments who host it is just the government to show we put on a nice show. It started as something that artists used to be around a campfire, spitting them lyrics, strumming them guitar, dancing, and then talking. This is the 70s. This is 72.
This is like Meridians.
That's the vibe it started. This year they're trying to recapture that. I had a meeting with some planners in Haiti.
It sounds good?
That sounds lit.
It sounds good. It sounds
campfire.
Not very campfire, but just like a circle of artists just
vibing and talking, moving forward. What they're trying to do that again, because my understanding is they're keeping a lot of the people at UE. What usually happens is that you'll be at random hotels and you're always performing or rehearsing and you don't see nobody.
That's smart. That's smart.
I think the UE thing is smart, meaning you're in one kind of Olympic village kind of thing.
In comparison to hotels, but
no, but I rather be amongst artists versus just really your own country people.
Really, really smart.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to it personally only because
But were you going to?
Are we performing that or are we going to?
Were you going to support?
I don't know anything that's happening.
The calendar's out.
But I have not seen the calendar.
Your mother just told me she printed the calendar.
I think it's ridiculous. I doing photography for it. And I didn't see the calendar.
I've seen it.
I didn't really know what I'm going to. I just assume I got.
Did you see it? Did you see it?
I see it. It's on Carifesta.
Did you go off your way to see it?
I was tagged to it.
That is nonsense.
That's not fair. Right?
That's nonsense.
But it's also in advertising.
Is there a sponsored ad on Instagram?
Yes.
Is there?
If you have those people followed.
No, I said a sponsored ad. I'm scrolling and see a random thing.
Instagram.
No, I don't. I've not seen a sponsored ad.
I know nobody advertising. All I know is I have not seen it.
I've seen Puffy and Peter Ram at the stadium saying the thing on Friday. I've seen Shakira, Born. I've seen people pushing. But the buzz in the country is not nearly what I thought it would have been leading up.
Is it because
it's 2 days away?
My question is, could it be because it's Barbados? Because you said that Barbadians don't care about about art.
I don't think Barbadians is a generalization. I think general masses.
I mean, the majority.
General masses of people anywhere.
Art is not
only care
mainstream
about
anywhere.
Right, art is not mainstream anywhere in the world.
Artists care about art.
Wait.
It's an art festival.
Wait, what? No, that's not true.
Artists care about art. I don't think like in the States people really.
People don't care about art.
Exactly.
And I ever saying high art. People say high art.
It depends on what the art is.
Nah.
Listen, hold on.
Call sign. Make an example.
Soca music is mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way you can. The only limitation soca music has is that in Barbados it's seasonal. If it wasn't, there will be a lot more opportunities for soca artists, and there will be a lot more soca
artists. Just name 2 other things besides soca music and dance.
No, but I'm saying that there is not just a niche for every art form.
But your name is subgenre of an art form as.
What do you mean?
Something very interesting.
Subgenre of art form? Music.
Soca music is a subgenre of music. That's the only type of music that Barbadians are.
But okay, well then music then.
No, not music, because there is no big Bajan rap, R&B, gospel.
So much.
There is no other. There are punk bands in Barbados.
But okay, what art form? So musical art form is indigenous to Barbados. Well, not indigenous, but it's saying that it's big in Barbados.
Tap and Spooge, we don't care about it.
What we have,
the only things we have, we don't care about.
We don't care about.
But soca music now is not an evolution of those.
People might say so.
Are you saying that they're completely different?
No, people can argue that. It's bass and drum, kettle and bass and whistle. The whistle turn into a horn.
I guess. But I mean, okay. You're saying indigenous to Barbados, and we grew up amongst whatever. But look at others. Another
genre, reggae.
What about it?
Reggae and dancehall.
Dancehall, yeah. But I said don't name soca and dancehall, but dancehall, yeah.
But those are the ones that are like.
But the irony of what you're saying is Kenny Fabulous is not coming. Marshall is not coming. I can name artists after artists that will not be here for Carifesta. The biggest artists are comedy artists. That's the biggest event being named. The best comedians from the different countries are coming, not the biggest music artists.
The point I'm making, Neil, is that Bajans care about some art. Not all art forms Bajans don't care about.
I think it's very little.
I think they care, but
but we have a very limited
appreciation
for certain music anyway.
Yeah.
But the ones that we do appreciate, to say that we don't is like, nah, we do.
I mean art because I like that subgenre of an art form. I don't think you can say you like art. You like that one thing.
Right. But it's still
that's what I'm saying. So Carifesta I think it might be falling on deaf ears because we don't like so much other things.
I think it's not. We gotta start saying we, because I think, as I say that point about the musicians, the best dancers are coming. The best actors some of them are coming. The best visual artists are coming. Best in theory. The best picked.
Yeah,
ones.
I get
but
that.
What happens is that the popular entertainers don't have time for a thing like Carifest. It's not profitable. So Chronics is not going to be on the Jamaican delegation. The Jamaican folk singers would be on it, because for them that represents their thing. If Chronics was coming, we'd all be talking about it.
Everyone was talking about music. If you go back to actors, I don't think we don't care about acting.
We don't even know them.
Exactly, that's my point. So if we move away from music,
trust me.
We got to Marcus something. If we move away from music, you cannot say Bajans care about art.
It's true.
That's what I'm
saying. I'm saying you can't say Bajans don't care about any art, except for these ones.
But the irony is,
except for this one.
But the irony is, Carifesta to do this exact thing is to actually make you see art from different and say, "Wow, I think I like that."
I think that would work. I honestly believe.
What was that?
That they see nice dance, high quality acting, and say, "Wow." Well, we can't say, this is nice. I want to see more acting like this. I want to see more. I know groups from Jamaica and are very good at doing things we don't have nearly in Barbados. That people would be glad to go to. And it's only $10 and $20 a ticket for most of the events.
Yeah.
That's a steal.
And the season pass is $50 or something so?
That's for Grand Market.
Oh, that's on Grand Market.
But then too, is it Bajans don't like art, or the Bajans don't like how art is packaged? Because you know, ask about actors, right? And Lord Zen is the biggest thing for the last about 3 years.
2.
Lord Zen, Seth,
and before then, Seth,
Trey
and
Breezy,
before them, Poor Game Murder.
These men get clicks out of this world. To some extent,
you bring a very, very valid point.
But that's the same mass produced. That's commercial art in a way. Instagram is
but
still
it's still
commercial
acting
art.
though, regardless.
It's still acting. I would never discredit it, but at the end of the day, it is not.
Or entertaining, but
It's entertainment
Summer
too.
is entertainment.
It's entertainment too.
Got some wash up, but
it's entertainment too.
Like you can sometimes you can tell when these our modern day comedians really like the video that they're in. Like some of the ads
and
be real
some
good.
seem a bit
the ads
forced.
Some of the ads
seem a
feel
bit
so
forced.
forced.
Yeah. You're right.
Well,
The only thing I can say Laura Zen ads is be smart, because Laura Zen ads is don't, not all, because that's some that flop, but most of Laura Zen ads is feel like a Laura Zen video that just happened to be featuring a product.
But that's also because of the caliber that Laura Zen is.
Laura Zen went to the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art.
Okay.
Right. So
Let's
Zen, even if Zen doesn't feel something, he has the talent to actually artificially like create.
And the thing is, I would tell
Like,
y'all,
yeah.
I don't think Zen would carry me saying so. I see Zen at a party December. I see Zen and I was like, I look at him and laugh and say, people don't even know what you're doing. And I say people don't even know.
Yeah.
Meaning, people don't even realize that, like me going into final year in a drama school, I doing a one-man show that could be 45 minutes. As you do that for your whole 4 years, what you're supposed to be thinking is yourself as an entrepreneur, as a package, as a business, where's your market, all these things. No doubt at Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, he already looking at markets. They see he talk about that in the interview, he do laugh it off a couple of years, he learned the Beijing market. People don't see all these little intricate things, you know. But like there are two avenues to do it. I think Zen one is a more calculated one. I think Korean Murder and Payday model is a more free-form kind of spark thing, which is beautiful and it works as well. Both of them work. Seth, to me, right down the middle. Because Seth, to me, seemed to got some kind of artistic background and talent, just like Korean Murder got them musical talent, and then he kind of doing free-form things.
He says that he's more a musician than a
right, them is
comedian.
musicians. All them is musicians. But them know that social media don't ever cater to musicians. Music, the biggest art form, you can't come on social media and string a new song and get enough likes. They know that. They know comedy sells anywhere in the world.
What you said about going back to our original conversation, do you think that other than Zen, because Zen is an anomaly, right? And these other guys, are they doing the art of acting or are they entertaining?
There are some.
I think they're doing both.
There are some that are entertainers. The ones we mentioned before, I would say, are artists. They got men like big as a Trey Breezy. Like, have you ever had a conversation with Trey Breezy? Trey Breezy is Trey Breezy.
Oh, okay.
Zen
like,
is Zen.
Zen.
Gerard
no,
in real life.
I want to say Gerard is Zen.
You ever see Gerard playing wrong and doing jump?
Listen,
yeah, he's talking some shit.
Candid Gerard is funnier than Lord Zen.
Yes,
it's funny. He's naturally funny. But that's all comedians.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart is Kevin Hart.
But then, alright, I said so because
the seed of a comedian is a seed of truth and a web of lies.
I saw.
That's all it is.
I ain't gonna talk crazy person, but I saw this person post a video the other day, and it was a Vine. It was a Vine I've seen before, but he just used Beijing words. And I'm like, that is not art because he is just entertaining. He just doing this probably
regurgitating something.
It's like I ain't post a video for a while. I got entertain the masses. I got followers.
Yeah,
that's the difference. There.
Whichever I don't. Man.
But art is so relative and subjective that to say the person
that ain't art
Beijing.
To
you, but if one, now I'm saying if 500 people call it art and they pay $5 and them call it art, you can't deny it.
Nah, but to me,
there are many different ways to classify art.
Well, to me, art is expressing itself.
See, to you, and that's expressionism. That's one of the five. But that's one of the 5 schools of what art is. Expressionism is one.
Expressing yourself. Real quick, what's your rest?
Oh God.
Alright, don't worry.
I get about 2009 I studied this class. All right.
No, but
expressionism.
Right.
You got realism. You got institutional. You got form. That's like perfect form. That's like they call it significant form. Emmanuel Kant.
What was the examples of them like?
All right, expressionism.
Just give me one. No, expressionism.
Expressionism is you feeling away. You just splash this thing, and that's how you feel. That's expressionism. Painting. All them is painting based terms.
Right.
Realism or representation is to represent something. Represent a tree. So I do a tree that look like a tree. Formalism is.
But that expressing your opinion of what your.
But it's recreating it. It's representing it.
But that don't all come from expression, though. You're expressing what you think.
Not necessarily. You may not put opinion. The expressionism tree get a little sad because you're feeling sad. It get a little angry. The tree get speak out. Versus you looking to practically recreate.
But then your interpretation of what your visual of a tree.
If my aim is to draw this camera the exact way it is, I'm not putting any of my emotions or thoughts or anything of me in it.
So that's art though?
It's still art. When you take a picture, it's representational art. When you watch a show, when you watch the average movie, is realism. There are some movies which are expressionism. Then you got surrealism. It's all dreamy and that's like
life of play.
Yeah, them is different styles of the same thing.
But but I understand them because you kind of using like an abstract concept and it's coming from your inner thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I say that
it's muddy though. We have to understand
that
saying
that all art comes from within. Like
that's what I thought. That's what
I understand that too, but you still.
It's subjective, but
like if you tell me draw a house, right, and I just draw the house to like, as in like
to a T.
Yeah.
That's a representation of the house.
So then why that?
You want to know why that's art?
Because you have represented it. Only you, the artist, can represent a house exactly how it looks, or a camera. That's a representation.
So we want people to care more about arts and expand their
horizon.
That makes sense. Their artistic horizons then. That still doesn't make sense.
I just want people to just go out and just check
I want people to try
$10.
new things.
Right,
I want people to try new things.
Like open up your mind.
A lot of Bajans have a limited appreciation for art itself.
And it's not necessarily their fault. A lot of artists not doing art.
Not only that, it ain't their fault, also the fact that they just don't even try to like go out. But if you were to go to Lorzen show, you will see how much fun going to a live show is as opposed to watching
you
on Netflix.
You cannot beat the magic of a live.
Yeah, you can't.
That's why I told you have to have live art in any country.
Yeah. So when Carifesta is coming up, they got a lot of events. A lot of them are compared to the parties we gathered, they're dirt cheap. Go and you know you have a good time.
Mm-hmm. You could carry a woman.
Yeah, you carry a woman.
Carry a man.
Yeah, and yeah, we really got nothing to talk about.
Nah, it's the INO podcast.
Yeah, B. Yeah, B. So, need to come back again, B.
I gotta come back.
You gotta come back for sure. Let me talk about more things. B.
Man got coffee magically, no?
Magically, these things happen.
Okay,
a selfish coffee, you know.
This is called hospitality. Yes. This is worse than not opening door.
I gave me water though.
That's a good callback.
It's true.
I got a question though. Before we, if I go out with a girl, right?
We got 2 minutes left. Continue.
If we go out with a girl, right, to Olympus, right?
Mm-hmm.
This happen. But if I go out with a girl to Olympus, I pay for the movie. She falls asleep in the movie. Do I ask back for my money?
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Okay. This is the INO podcast. Information, knowledge, observation.
I actually got I tell you one question. Let me say Olympus too. Let me say good Olympus with a girl, right?
Mm.
And actually she's buying popcorn because I want some. She popcorn. And then she says no, she was gonna have some of your money.
Whoa.
Do I then buy popcorn? Granted, I was not going to buy popcorn. I want nachos.
I think you.
This may have been a scenario. I'm gonna say, but she not watching podcast.
She wants you to buy popcorn so she can have
didn't
some.
say.
She said I
am going to have some of your popcorn.
Because she's at the movies and popcorn is
but
what
you didn't even want popcorn in the
I
first
did
place.
not want popcorn.
Popcorn is what she came for. So now you got.
No, I went for a movie. I went for Spider-Man.
She went for dinner and a show.
These I don't like. We go out to a movie and we start a food line for like the movie.
I hate that.
Listen,
nah, I don't like to miss
if you
a
don't
movie.
get there, yeah, nah.
Nah, I just get real serious.
I serious what I eat before I left home thing, but I know that a lot of women like the whole experience. So you gotta just. I know nothing. Information, knowledge, observation.
Hey, cut out again.
We out.
That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious.
Ain't cut out.
Nah, I did it.
Oh.
Nah, we good.
Oh shoot! Finish your thing. You know nothing. You big thing.
No, we done.
That's how I start me.
I know nothing. It's nice.
But that's
We done, B.
Alright.
We done, B. Oh wait, let me stop it.
Okay.
Stop it. B, I friend for this for GarageBand.
Bad.
2 months. Okay.
Very true. I friend for GarageBand.
Big time forward.
I didn't play right now. I don't know what it's called.
Render that and send it.
You can save though.
Jesus Christ. Is it really?
You just lost it?
No,